YouTube, what is going on? Josh here with Second City Kicks doing another sneaker unboxing slash review slash whatever you guys want to call it. But before I get on to any unboxings or any sneaker reviews here, guys, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to ask you two things, actually. I'm going to ask you, one, if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe. Please hit that like button. It goes a long way. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. Helps me bring a little bit more money into the channel, which is always good. Money is always good. Number two, if you are a subscriber, you guys already know, just go ahead and hit that like button. I don't even know why I mentioned the second one. You guys already know how it is. I greatly appreciate you guys. You guys are, the best subscribers that I can ask for. And I'm trying to grow this channel on honest reviews, as everybody already knows. So, enough of that. Let's get into the review, or the box itself here. As I show you guys here, we have the Air Jordan 1 FlyKnit, so the FK, and a size 13. As you guys can see, you have that giant Nike logo with the Nike check underneath. On the top of the box, you got that giant Nike logo with the check underneath. On the back of the box, you got the giant Nike logo with the check underneath. It's just very repetitive. There's Nike's logos and Nike checks all over the place here. Just your regular Jordan 1 box. You got that white paper, which is very nice. Nothing special though. These were $180, so I believe it was $20 over what the regular retail is on the Jordan 1 Retro, on the black and red, or the band, if you want to call them that. So there's that. So I know a lot of people love or hate this shoe. For me, I'm kind of in between. I do like the color. I do like the silhouette of the Jordan 1. Now, the fact that they put new tech into it, I think it's innovative, but at the same time, I think you're kind of destroying a classic. So it's kind of like, it's either here or it's here. So, I mean, you guys have to decide one way or another. They are going to release multiple colorways of these, so if the red's not your thing, then maybe the royal and black will be your thing. I don't know. Let's get into the shoe, though. As you guys can see here, we have the black and red Air Jordan 1 FlyKnit. That's the FlyKnit. And as we go to the toe here, as you guys can see, we have that red knit, and it's a very, very porous, as I like to call it. Now, obviously, this is not leather, and underneath that red, there is a black FlyKnit underneath there as well. There's only a few parts leather on this shoe, and I will point those out as we get to them. So as we get into the toe area, as you guys can see there, it's a very, very tight knit, but as you get onto like where the top of your feet would be, it's a very wide open knit. Now, the reason they did that is because the original Jordan 1, as we all know, is leather, and it has paneling. You have the black toe, and then you have the red leather or the blue or whatever color is up here with the holes in it. So they have to kind of make it distinguishable. If you had the super tight knit, I don't think it would look good. I think this does look okay. So there's that. As we get to the side, we have one or two parts of the leather that are in this shoe. We have the Nike check here, which is very nice, and then we have the Nike Wings logo, which is very nice. So all in all, it's a very, very clean shoe. As I get closer here, guys, and I'm sure the camera is picking that up. As you guys can see underneath, there is red. Again, that is because there is no leather. Now, the majority of people do hate this area right here, just due to the fact that would be a black leather normally on a Air Jordan 1 Retro. Okay, so there is a dual color here. You have the top layer of black, then you have that red FlyKnit underneath. Up top, a lot of people are calling this, the grandma's sweater. As you guys can see, it's a very thick, not even porous, it's just a very thick knit. And up here you have that red Wings logo, which a lot of people are hating on because it's not, the interior of it, it's not painted in black, which I don't care either way. I still think it's a nice touch to throw some leather on there. As we spin around to the back, we got more of that grandma's sweater right there. Beautiful, beautiful shoe. I like it. Again, I'm kind of in between, like I said. So yeah, more of that grandma's knit, and then up top on the toe here, or on the heel area, we have that tight knit again, just like we did on the toe. And I know you guys can see that little bit of leather peeking through here. But if you notice, it's not as fat as I show you like this. If you take out a original Jordan 1, just 2016, 2017, there was a much more plush area on the ankle. So as far as comfort-wise goes, that is to be seen, because obviously these are pretty new, so there hasn't been any formal wear test over a long period of time. As we go to the inner part of the shoe, we have that Nike check again in the red leather, which again, very nice touch. The leather is not very soft. I mean, I think they could have used a more premium leather, but that's just my opinion. And then as you guys can see, you have that red poking through once again on top of that, or I'm sorry, underneath that black top layer of FlyKnit, okay? Now as we get to the toe area and the lace area, we have another hit of leather here. We have that Nike logo, or Nike Air logo with the check, and then the entire tongue normally would be some sort of nylon material with a foam or cotton insert to make it more plush. This is all FlyKnit, so it is very, very flexible. As you guys can see, very, very stretchy. Very, very cool looking shoe though. I do like that. So as we spin around to the back, we have that 1985. 1985 signifies the year that Jordan wore his first shoe. And then up here, I was having a hard time figuring out what the hell this is. It turns out that it is a spindle of thread. Okay, obviously that is to pay homage to the FlyKnit itself. Okay, so that's the FlyKnit. That's what signifies the spindle of thread. Okay, that's what the spindle of thread signifies, I should say. Very nice insole in here. For those of you that have not seen it yet, and I'm having a little bit of a hard time getting this out of here because it's tacked down in there. But I got it just for you guys. We have a black leather topped insole, okay, as you guys can see, and then on the back you have that debossed Nike Air. Now I want you guys to check this stuff out. It is very super thick. I mean, this is like crazy thick. I'm gonna hold it up like that, as you guys can see. I would say that's a good 1/4 inch thick. I mean, and from what I'm told, I was told this does has Zoom Air technology in it. I don't know, and I probably should have researched that a little bit more, but if it does, and on top, coupled with this, it's going to be a very, very, very comfortable shoe. People that have already done wear tests on them and tried them on said that it is very comfortable compared to a regular Jordan 1. So that's a positive thing. I mean, because I know Jordan 1s aren't, the most comfortable shoes that they make, just due to the fact that there wasn't really any technology in the shoes back in the day. You didn't have that crazy amount of Nike Air that we have now. Boost wasn't around, so I know this is a Jordan shoe, but Adidas Boost wasn't around, so the new technology obviously is going to make the shoe a little bit more comfortable. As we get to the outsole and the midsole here, guys, we have the classic red Jordan 1 outsole. Obviously, if this was a different color, the outsole would be a different color as well, with that Nike Air branding and the check mark in the middle of the center of your foot. We get to the laces here. We have the black wax laces, which I think is a nice touch. Makes it feel a little bit more premium. I do like the touch of the wax laces. Kind of gives it a little bit of contrast because they are a little shiny compared to like a cotton lace that would kind of just blend into the top. So it kind of helps them stand out a little bit better. So guys, if you have any questions or comments about these shoes right here, guys, the Air Jordan 1 FlyKnit in the Bred colorway. I'm not going to call them the bands because the bands obviously were the black and red colorway from 2016, which were all leather. If you have any questions about these shoes right here, guys, leave those down in the comments below. Anybody that's a subscriber does know I do answer about 99% of the questions asked to me. Try to keep it PG. I greatly appreciate that. I don't know if kids are watching these videos with their parents or parents are watching these videos with their kids, so try to keep it PG down there. I try to refrain from swearing as much as I possibly can. Sometimes I get a little excited and things tend to fly out of my mouth and I don't think about it, but I'm trying to do a little bit better on that. So I don't know when I'm going to see you guys next, but I will have an on foot of these. So if you guys are looking to see an on foot of these, I will be posting that. It'll be part of this video. Part of this video right here that you're watching right now, we'll have an on foot of these bad boys. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks.